morning, YouTube. The date is Wednesday, the 22nd. Wait, yeah, that's right, 22nd of December 2015. I'm here at Wilmslow station awaiting the 11:11 Virgin train service to London Euston. We're going to be spending 5 days in London. Meanwhile, 2 Arriva trains Wales 175 Caradias can be seen. One leaving now from platform 3 goes to Piccadilly, and this one will be departing for Milford Haven. Who's going to come to Wilmslow today? Because we're going to be down for 5 days. We don't want to leave the car at Stockport, so we got a taxi here instead. We usually go to Stockport, even though it's technically further, because it's got better parking facilities. We're at Wilmslow today, which is, yeah, it's actually quite a nice station. I like Wilmslow. We never come here, but it's a really nice station. Alone 66.
This is 20, but this is
Aww, all by himself. How lonely. Meanwhile, we can see a 323 heading to Manchester Piccadilly. The 66 is just kind of sitting there. Not sure why. Meanwhile, another 323 can be seen on platform 1. The trains on that half of the station all go to or come from our line, so that will later go to Hill Green. So we could go home if we wanted to, but why would we? We're going on a trip. The 11:02 Northern Rail service to Alderley Edge arrives at our platform. Here comes the 11:11.
39, 40.
First class is, where's first class?
U.
First class is?
You flipped a coin.
You have a U.
At the front.
Yeah, there's a...
First class at the front, and now it'll go down to A.
D.
We're trying to guess where coach A was going to be.
Walk a bit more. Walk a bit more.
If you do not want to see reservation, I would recommend heading towards the front of standard class, coaches U and F, as this is where fewest reservations are. Could I please ask, you do take care when using...
Approaching the Cheshire Rail paradise of Crewe. Very slowly. See the Crewe Heritage Rail service with the Intercity APT. Couple of other locomotives.
Good morning and welcome on board, passengers joining there and crew. This is the 11:29 Virgin train service, heading now straight through to London Euston. London Euston will be our next and final calling point. We're scheduled to arrive there 13:05. We did depart crew approximately 7:07 minutes behind schedule. We are though looking at making most, if not all, of that time back before London Euston. I will endeavour to keep you up to date with our progress notes, so should this get any worse, I will let you know. Please do listen out for further announcements. For those just joining us, first class accommodation is found towards the very front of the train. Coaches K, J, H and G. Heading
And here we are, just passing Watford Junction, which means we're now officially in London, I think. It's the overground coming off in that direction. Towards the Croxley Green branch. In 2019, the Metropolitan line will run all the way to Watford Junction. Here we are arriving into London's ugliest station, Euston. So here we are off our train now. The lovely, quiet and relaxing London Euston station. Isn't it just serene? Outside one of the side entrances, come out to Cardington Street and you can see the old London Euston Underground station right in front of us. So the station is still in operation, but they no longer use this entrance. They now come up through the escalators into London Euston, so leaving the London Underground building pretty redundant. So it's all kind of boarded up and abandoned. You can tell from the architecture, they're pretty recognisable. But it's that's quite cool. So you can see. Hello and welcome back. After getting a taxi to our cousin's house and dropping off all our stuff there, we've now taken a walk to their local station of Kilburn, and we're going to be taking the train to London Bridge, where we're going to go see a play at the Globe, replica of the old Shakespeare Theatre. So we're at Kilburn Station with the lovely bridge reading Metropolitan Railway. Just kind of flower shops nearby. And we're heading towards the Jubilee line. Here's the entrance to the station. And there are the ticket barriers. So, we're talking to...
Tap out as well, don't be tempted to swing or anything like that. And if there's no barriers for out of them, you always go tap out.
We're talking to the staff lady and she said that it would actually be cheaper to use an Oyster card than a paper ticket, so I have bought an Oyster card, which is cool. Never had an Oyster card before. That was a Metropolitan line train passing. They don't stop here. They used to. There's some, you can see the abandoned platforms somewhere. No, I think that's West Hampstead. So we want southbound. So you've got an Oyster card. It's cool. So we're here at Kilburn, and here is the train. And off the train now in London Bridge. We're off the Jubilee line. This is the new half.
It's falling down.
No, it's not. It's not falling down. They're actually in the middle of rebuilding London Bridge, the station above us. Hey Noam. Get a glimpse at the under construction railway station, due for completion in 2018. Meanwhile, our train.
Explain how they do that where the train always stops where the doors are.
It's all computers,
Huh?
some very clever computer work. On the new half of the Jubilee line, it's the only bit on the London Underground with these kind of platform side doors. I think they're great in that they're very modern and they make it a lot safer, but the downside is that they use up a lot of energy and they kind of ruin the experience, you know. It takes you out of the classical underground atmosphere. You can feel the wind when the train arrives. I don't know, that's just me. So now we're out to the Duke Hill Street entrance and we're trying to find our way and where are they going. And there's the Shard with London Bridge Station. London Bridge Station is just over there. Meanwhile we're trying to find our way to the riverbed so we can walk along the south bank of the river towards the Globe. Noam has found some candied almonds, but he won't share them with me.
I paid for them.
And we made it. This is the Globe. Well, a replica of the original Globe. It's pretty cool. I think we're going to have a tour.
So Noam says that
Well, that was fun. So it's quite late now. We've been pretty much spent the afternoon there. I think we're going to head home now. So same journey back to the Jubilee line, back to Kilburn. And we're back after successfully retracing our steps from the Globe to the station. We're now back in London Bridge, Jubilee line, good service, good. And here we are. Our next train is in 2 minutes. Here we are out of the tunnel, the Metropolitan line interchange of Finchley Road. And here's West Hampstead, where you can change to. Thanks, door. Just ruined my view.
West Hampstead. Change here for National Rail Services and London Overground.
And here we are at Kilburn. Nope.
This train terminates at Wilmslow Green.
I think that's a Chiltern train. Yes, it is. So that was fun. We're back at Kilburn now, as I already said, and we can just walk back to our cousin's house from here. Day 2 today is Thursday, the 24th of December. It's Christmas Eve, and we're here at West Hampstead. We've walked here to grab some breakfast, and we're now on our way to the Underground. We're going to go up to the Shard. So we've walked through West Hampstead here. We've got the 3 stations. This is West Hampstead Thames Link on the Midland Main Line. Right in front of us as well is the Overground, the North London line. And then in a minute, I'll come into view, is the Underground station, or the Jubilee line. I just find it odd that even though West Hampstead is a kind of big interchange, the Metropolitan line trains don't stop. Nor do the Chiltern line trains. It's weird. And here we are at West Hampstead Overground station. Underground. Here we are at West Hampstead, waiting for our train. Here we are at Finchley Road.
Even opening your mouth.
Christmas Day and nothing to do, and then it cancels on other things.
This station is Swiss Cottage. This station is St John's Wood. Baker Street. Change here for the Bakerloo, Hammersmith and City, Circle and Metropolitan lines.
And Noam had requested the code.
This station is Bond Street. Change here for the Central line.
What do you want now? Holiday and stay.
And this is Green Park. Here we are, once again, in London Bridge. And here we are in the underside of London Bridge Station. Guys, this way. Looking for our way to the Shard. So London Bridge... Wasn't him. The railway station is currently under construction. Uh-oh. What's wrong? And we're looking, trying to find our way to the Shard. Maybe we'll take a small detour through the railway station. And up we go. Oh my god, I think we found the Shard. I think we found it. Holy mother flying fish. It is big. I think it's one of the biggest buildings in Europe. Definitely the biggest in the UK. Holy crap, that just goes up, and Jesus Christ. I'm not so sure about this. I mean, this one makes the Hilton look like well, something not so big. Oh, and there's London Bridge Station. This is it. This is the Shard. Station. We want to go in there, I think. Or we could go in there if you like. I don't mind, to be honest. So peculiarly enough, we actually have to go down and then up again. So we go down here to the other street, which is down there. So the whole street is actually raised. Dad with his hilarious jokes. Well, that whole square is like raised actually, because this is ground level. London is just so confusing. found with the Hilton Hotel and also this is that fancy restaurants and bars have a monopoly over skyscrapers. If you want to look at the view, you have to sit down in this fancy ass restaurant and pay a crap load of money. But the food is pretty good. Better to think of it as you pay for the view and then you get free food. It makes you feel a little bit less as if you're literally eating money. So we're now out, we're going to go down into the underground and we're going to Green Park, and then we're going to walk to Hyde Park. There's some kind of Christmas market or something going on. And here we are in London Bridge Station.
But it's not the tube, is it?
This isn't the tube, this is National Rail. Tube's, well, underground, obviously.
Tube is underground.
Yes. Unbelievable, isn't it? And this is a major railway interchange that they're currently rebuilding. So we're now wandering around the bowels of London Bridge. It's a little bit of a complicated. Look at all those signs. This is a complicated mishmash of places. And here we are at the westbound Jubilee platform of London Bridge. Our train to Stanmore is just about to arrive. And here we are at Green Park. And down at the station now. It's quite a funny entrance. But the ground comes down rather than us actually going up that much.
Exactly where we are.
We're in Green Park. I think we're in the wrong park. We want Hyde Park. This is Green Park. It's a different park. Hence the name of the underground station, Green Park. It's not totally illogical. Well, that was pretty terrible. We basically spent the whole time watching Noam and Dad on the ice rink. We're now going to go to Leicester Square, maybe watch a movie or just do something, as everything is closed, and we don't want to go home because it's too early. Oh, my dad, the spontaneous. Apparently we've decided to hop on a bus, so I think we gave up walking. My family aren't very big on walking, to be honest.
I'm big on walking.
This was your idea.
No, Mummy's idea.
It was my idea.
Okay. So here we are in Chinatown, somewhere near Leicester Square, off our bus. You see over there? The 19 to Finsbury Park. We're near Chinatown, it's off over there. Yeah, I have no idea where we're going. And here we are in Chinatown. It's a real shame that current day cameras are unable to pick up smells because it smells great. I think my memory must be going, but was the London Eye not bigger than this? Maybe it shrunk in the wash. We've settled on going to see a film, some random thing, I don't know. So we've decided to scrap the movie. Since there's nothing particularly we want to watch, we're just going to go home, maybe watch a movie at home, since our cousins have Netflix and Now TV and a bunch of other stuff. And now I managed to win this giant friggin' tiger at one of those Christmas market stalls. As you can see, Mum is delighted. We're probably going to give it to our baby cousin. we're now at Leicester Square, and we're going to catch a train to Kilburn. Just going to find out our best route. Give me a tube map. There's a tube map right over there. Let's go have a look. So we have a plan. We're going to take the Piccadilly line westbound, change at Green Park or the Jubilee line. We are already getting some incredibly odd looks due to the giant tiger westbound. Here we are at Green Park. And I just realised we're at Green Park, changing the Piccadilly to the Jubilee lines. And you know what that means? The Mosaic Tunnel from Londonist Ltd. Yay. And here it is. Oh, the Mosaic passageway. Notice how it's most blue, a little bit of grey.
There's a bit of grey.
I've been bugging my parents. When we get to the other side, you'll see a difference. And now, voila! It's mostly grey with a bit of blue. That is pretty amazing, if I don't say so myself. Thanks, Jeff. And now it's all grey. We're in the Jubilee line. It was also technically the way to the Victoria line, but nobody cares about that. To the Jubilee line, northbound. Or westbound. Northwestbound. Northbound. Alright, here it comes now. Nice and empty as well. You can sit down. There appears to be a tiger on the underground. How very peculiar. And here we are at Kilburn. Get that thing away from me. See a Metropolitan line train passing?